All right, guys, if you want to create a thumbnail, for your Facebook or your Instagram, you don't know how to use Canva to create thumbnails, or, you just want to make it easy on yourself, especially if you're working with a client. There is a trick that you can use to create the best thumbnails with ChatGPT. All right, so I'm gonna show you. So there is a format that you need to follow. So when you have this format, you're gonna add it to the comment. So you can say which platform you want this thumbnail to be for. So let's say this one is for Facebook, and this is the size that we need. And then the title could be, let's say this is the title. What title can I use? What would they say about you? Not this one. Let's say make your message crystal clear. And then subtitle, we can say subtitle is brand clarity is the key to a clear message. All right, so the tone, emotional, reflective, facial expression, helpful color, and then the color, like the color, for the color you can choose your brand color. So if your brand color is, for example, black and secondary is gold, and an accent, let's say let's do white for accent. And then you're gonna use an image. You can use like your image. Let's say it's your video and you wanna take a screenshot of a section in your video that you want to use, for example, for YouTube thumbnail. So you take pictures, like funny pictures to make funny faces or stuff, or whatever you want to use. So let's say for this one, I am gonna choose one of my images. Let's see, which one can I choose? Got so many of them. Okay, let's choose this one with my logo in the background. All right, so I have everything I need. What did it select to? I'll use this one. Okay, and then for the logo, so I have my logo. Let's see, let me say yes, logo placement at the bottom. Let's do gold infinity symbol. All right, that's the symbol of my logo. All right, so and then the call to action, if you want to include a call to action, you can put whatever you want to do. You want to put like watch this video, subscribe, or DM, or anything you want to do. And then once you have all that fill out, then you hit submit, and we're waiting on chat to generate that thumbnail. So you can generate like a variation of this thumbnail. Sometimes I compare it with Gemini to see which one gives me the best, but so far Chat has been the best to work with. So I used to spend a lot of times on Canva, to design graphics for my clients. And since I've been using Chat to create thumbnails, it takes me less time, to do those things, because I create a lot of graphics, I edit a lot of videos. So that makes it so easy for me, to get things done and more efficient. As long as you give Chat specifics, you give it the instructions, it's just gonna give you what you need. It's loading. All right, it's creating the image, making sure you have the clear message, bold vision. So it's telling you what it's doing. Now it's generating the image. Watch the magic. Ta-da! See? there it is. So you can generate, like wonderful thumbnails with chat. So let's say we want to change the expression on the face of this guy. Let's say, okay, change his expression to an element of surprise. Let's see what chat does. It's creating the image now. All right. So there are so many things that you can do with ChatGPT. You just have to be creative. You just have to analyze, the things that you do in your business, or if you are a YouTube creator, there are things that you do. You want to make sure that you analyze what you do and optimize them so that you can spend less amount of time, creating thumbnails or creating other graphics for other social media platforms. Once you master that, it's just the things that used to take you hours to create takes you minutes. All right, so that's why I love ChatGPT and the new version that they just put out, GPT 1.5. Look, you see the expression on his face. This is so good. All right, guys. So if you are a newbie and you don't want to pay premium subscriptions, for Canva, Canva is a great tool. I still use Canva for some other things, but for thumbnails, for videos and blog graphics, Chat is my go-to. Because here's the thing, you can give AI the right instructions and then it will give you the output that you need. You just have to know the format that you need to follow. So I have a book. It's a AI prompt book. So you can learn the structure. You can learn how to give AI instructions, and then you will master AI prompting. There are so many things that you can do with AI, guys. You just have to be creative with it. All right, so I'll put the link for the book in the video, and also put that format, that fill out format that you can follow to create your own thumbnails for your videos. And yeah, that's it. Well, thank you for watching. So watch, like this video and give us a follow, guys, so that we can be encouraged to bring you more content on AI content and graphics. All right, so until then, you stay blessed.